Thank you for joining us on Torchlight Productions Radio Network, an exclusive podcast of Torchlight Productions Recording Studio in Bealsville, Maryland. For more information on Torchlight Productions Recording Studio, you can contact us at 301-801-6868. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Thank you for tuning in once again to Torchlight Productions Radio Network. My name is Mike. I'm the producer here at Torchlight Productions Recording Studio. We have my sidekick engineer, Jeff Fight, with us.
How you doing, Mike?
Hey, Jeff. We have Mike Franco with us. Hey, Mike.
Good to see you guys.
And we have Ryan Franco, singer-songwriter and now recording artist here with us today. Ryan, how you doing?
Good.
All right.
It's good to have you with us, Ryan.
Thank you.
Good to have you. So Ryan, he is a 13-year-old singer-songwriter from Keedysville, Maryland, correct?
Correct.
All right. And Ryan has just recently recorded a song here at Torchlight titled Come Along and See. And we really had a great time with Ryan laying those tracks. And is it released now, or is it?
It is available on all social media streaming platforms.
All social media streaming platforms. So check it out. It's Ryan Franco, Come Along and See. And we may give you a taste of it a little later in the episode.
Sounds good.
So Ryan, how long have you been writing? And well, let's start with writing. How long have you been writing?
I've only started writing very recently, about this year, I would say. I've started writing, 2022, not 2023.
Okay. When did you start with your music and everything? I mean, everybody loves music, but at some point you made the decision to start writing and getting into it from the business side of it, right?
Yep. There was many factors that led me to choose to write music. There's a few of them. A lot of local places and places like Frederick had started implementing rules about copyright laws because they didn't want to get copyrighted, so they started hosting open mic nights for only like originals. And so I decided it would be good for me to write some original songs to add to my repertoire so I could play out at more places.
Very nice.
Very nice, yeah. So what places have you played in Frederick?
I enjoy the open mic nights at places like Sky Stage.
Ooh, Sky Stage.
Nice. I love Sky Stage.
Yep.
Then also open mic nights at things like Frederick Social as well.
Very
Frederick
nice.
Social, I don't think we know. Do we know that one?
I've never heard of it, but...
Okay. But the Sky Stage is very nice. They've noticed that they've had a lot of concerts there and stuff. That's cool that you're doing that. So they have an open mic there.
Yes.
Okay. It's good to know.
It is hosted by Fame, which Ryan has been a member for about 5 years now.
And Fame is the Frederick Acoustic Music Enterprise. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
I think we're actually, I know I'm a member of Fame myself, so nice little organization there. Ryan, about how many songs have you written so far?
So that was the first song I have written so far, Come Along and See. And I just writing currently my second song.
Oh, good.
Do you have a title for it yet, or are you still working it up?
We're still working on the title.
Still working it up. Well, hopefully when you get that done, you can come in and lay that. Mm-hmm. So Mike is Ryan's father.
That's correct.
And also roadie / manager / you wear a lot of hats, don't you?
I wear a lot of hats indeed. It's the self-titled roadie / manager / booking agent / social media expert, I wish.
How do you have time for anything else?
I don't. However, my wife says I get obsessive about some of his stuff, and it's a lot of work. I don't have a musical background at all, so for this, it's very new to me. I just learn online, watch some other videos. A good thing that we've learned from Ryan going out and meeting other musicians is that 99% of them are they're good. They're trying to help. They see the talent that Ryan has. They're trying to help him grow, but they're also trying to help us grow as far as giving him a good background and helping us with some of the other aspects of the music business.
Very good. Yeah, I'm sure you're proud of him, of course.
Yes.
Watching his evolution as a musician and writer and stuff.
So the whole family's learning the music business, right?
That is correct. My wife does not have a musical background either. However, when Ryan was young and he was taking classical guitar, my wife can read the music now with the solfege style of reading music. I was never able to master that, though.
Wow.
So Ryan, you play classical guitar too.
Yes, I was classically trained starting at the age of 5, but since then I have expanded and learned many other styles of guitar.
So you've been playing guitar since the age of 5?
Yes.
Wow.
He's got me beat.
Mine was 7, but
I think I was about 12.
yeah. Very good. So what kind of inspired you? Was there any artist or anything that inspired you to kind of get into music, to pick up the guitar, or was it just something that came natural?
I started doing guitar at the age of 5 because I had received a guitar from a friend of ours. I helped pick it out and stuff. And so from there, I started learning classical guitar, taking lessons at the local college, Shepherd University.
Oh, okay.
And from there, I kind of learned and growed. And then I have learned strumming and fingerpicking and a lot of other styles.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of, just curious, how many guitars you have, and what do you have in your arsenal, so to speak?
I believe I have 5 guitars currently. I just traded in a new classical guitar the other day to get it upgraded to a full-size guitar.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping to go to the Barbara Ingram School for the Arts, which is a arts high school in my county, Washington County.
Oh,
and
wow.
so I got the guitar for that. So I'm hoping, so the auditions are coming up soon. So I have that. I'm hoping to get in.
So is that like Juilliard school? Is that kind of like what Juilliard does in New York? Have you heard of Juilliard?
Yes,
kind of like that?
Yeah, Washington County, besides having the normal high schools and the technical high school, they have downtown Hagerstown next to the Maryland Theater has a high school for performing arts. They offer for voice, vocals. There's some other design aspects to it. However, Ryan will be auditioning for both vocal and guitar. If he obviously wants to, move towards just going for guitar.
Fantastic.
So that's why the other day, as you mentioned, he had a 3/4 size Cordoba guitar that he played since the age of 5. We traded that one in and got a full size C7 Cordoba. So
I don't know what the Cordoba is. That's kind of new to me.
Cordoba's it's a Spanish style flamenco.
Okay.
Classical guitar. It's a well-known company.
Okay, yeah. I'm sure I'll have to look into that. I don't know too much about this.
You're a Taylor Martin
I'm a Taylor
guy.
Martin guy.
It's the equivalent of the classical style as to like a Taylor Martin.
Who would you say, like, what artists, other musicians and artists have influenced you? What are like some of your favorite musicians?
A lot of artists kind of have influenced the music I've played. A lot of cover songs. Earlier when I did fingerpicking, I did a lot of like Beatles. But more recently in strumming, I've started to do things like Tom Petty, which has also influenced some of my music, which I play.
Tom Petty, great. I noticed. I noticed when you came in and you recorded your new track, that I did notice the Tom Petty influence. I had mentioned that. I'm like, wow,
Yep.
I actually mentioned to Mike, his father. I said, well, he'd do good doing some Tom Petty, and he says he already does.
That is his favorite artist to listen to on vinyl at home. And even the other night we were out at an open mic, and there was another musician that we know, and he had complimented Ryan on his new song. He'd heard it, and he basically said you can tell that Ryan was influenced by Tom Petty, and he definitely needs to have more Petty.
Yeah, exactly. Can you plug your Facebook page?
So to check out Ryan's music, you can go to ryanfrancomusic.com. When you go onto the homepage, it'll have links to all of his Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well as links to YouTube channel, links to his Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and so forth. But go to ryanfrancomusic.com.
That's great. Make sure you go check it out. So we have a special treat for you. Right now, with the permission of Ryan, we are going to debut his new single, Come Along and See. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Here's Come Along and See by Ryan Franco.
Summer sun is shining down. It's time to get up and get around. This nation has so much to see, waiting there for you and me. Walk along the golden sand, where the water meets the land. Waves crashing from the sea, waiting there for you and me. Come along with me and we can see what this nation has to offer. Rocky canyons way deep down and sprawling hills of green and brown. Come along and see the beaches, winding miles of sandy shores and sprawling hills of forest land. Won't you come and see? The mountain tops lift leaves of green, smiling out for all to see. The rocky peaks and the beautiful views, I'm so happy I can share with you. Come along with me, we can see what this nation has to offer. Rocky canyons way deep down and smiling hills of green and brown. Come along and see the beaches, winding miles of sandy shores and sprawling hills of forest land. Won't you come and see? There's lots to see, some's not that far. So go ahead and get in your car. Let the road be your guide. So go and see what you find. Go out there and clear your mind. Come along with me and we can see what this nation has to offer. Rocky canyons way deep down and sprawling hills of green and brown. Come along and see the beaches, winding miles of sandy shores and sprawling hills of forest land. Won't you come and see? Come along with me and we can see what this nation has to offer. Rocky canyons way deep down and sprawling hills of green and brown. Come along and see the beaches, winding miles of sandy shores and sprawling hills of forest land. Won't you come and see? Won't you come and see? Won't you come and see with me?
All right, so that was Come Along and See by Ryan Franco, his new single. Really excited about it. Go check it out. It's going to be, it's already released on all platforms, all streaming platforms. So really excited about that. Well, Brian, why don't you let the listeners and your fans know a little bit about your new release, Come Along and See. Tell us what it's about.
So Come Along and See is a song about nature and traveling. Since I am young, I don't have much experience on lots of different topics, but one topic I do have experience about and I can write about is nature, traveling, and what's around us. So that's what really Come Along and See is about. It's inviting people to come along and see what's around you, the nature around you, and then the national parks in your area, because I enjoy visiting many different national parks.
The parks just around you or like throughout the country?
There's a lot of different national parks around the country for people to explore. There's national seashores, national historic sites, and there's really something for everyone around there. So, which I really enjoy the National Park Service and all that it has to offer.
So, I want to ask you another question, Ryan. What is your favorite guitar that you're using currently? Do you have a favorite that you pull out at your venues, or?
The main guitar that I use, my favorite, is currently a Beard guitar.
Okay.
just like on your T-shirt.
Yes. Just
Oh,
like
you're
on-
wearing a beard T-shirt.
Yep.
Very nice.
Yes, Ryan as he said previously, he's got 5 guitars. He has his classical Cordoba. He has a Fender Stratocaster, his electric that he plays once in a while, just playing around. He has an Ibanez nylon string that he first started out when he was playing gigs. Then he moved over to the Fender acoustic. But now he really wanted to get a guitar that he was going to have for 20 years or so and have that sound quality. So we had the opportunity to try out a couple Beard guitars, and he went with the Deco acoustic. And we got to go to Beard Guitars, which is in Leitersburg, Maryland.
Oh,
We
okay.
met with the owner, Paul. Great. He's been building guitars for 30 years. Showed us around the shop, and you basically get to see the guitar made from hand right there.
Oh, wow.
That is
Great
nice.
experience.
Wow. And I'd like to go check out.
I'd like to check that out too.
That'd be a nice little studio tour for us, right?
Yeah. Field trip.
Well, that's great. You have your favorite guitar, and it's local. I like that too.
That's correct.
Yes.
Ryan, what does your schedule look like? Like, how often are you playing places? Want to talk a little bit about that?
Well, in the summer months, I definitely have at least 1 gig a week. I play out at a lot of local breweries, restaurants, and farmers markets.
The wineries too? Do some
Yes.
wineries too, yeah, because I've seen your name associated with, yeah.
Yeah, I do play out at wineries.
Very
good.
nice.
Very good.
Sounds like you're pretty busy, and then you have school around all that, and
Busy guy.
busy guy, busy.
That is correct. A lot of the times I'll get off work and I'll have the vehicle packed up, pick him up at school. There are a few times where I have to pull him early if it's a gig that's farther away, and I walk in and the woman at the school will say, "Where's Ryan playing today?" She already knows what Ryan does playing music and so forth. So just yesterday, my wife and I were sitting down and we were talking about the availability of having songwriting workshops for youth, because they're the next generation coming up.
Absolutely.
And some of the surrounding counties do tremendous amount of work and put efforts into culturing that relationship with the youth and music, whereas Washington County does not. So we've been trying to brainstorm some ideas. We know a lot of musicians that are in the area that would love to help out. It's just trying to organize that.
I think that's a great idea. And you've got a leg up on that because you seem to be probably one of the few people in your school that does what you're doing.
Yep. Yep.
So you should take advantage of that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm understanding that you are also interested, or you're doing something with Chords of Courage, which is an organization that we actually sponsor. We've sponsored for, I don't know, was 4 years?
Probably 4 years now we've been working
4
with
years.
them.
So you want to talk a little bit about your involvement or future involvement with Chords of Courage?
I'm starting to attend the workshop sessions at Chords of Courage. They provide songwriting workshops for teens in Frederick County.
So you're going to participate in that, or you're going to try to participate in
I'm
that?
going to try to participate in that. I'm going to also attend the different workshops they provide for free.
Okay.
That's great. I mean, it sounds like you're really getting involved in every avenue that you can to, pursue your dreams and stuff like that with that. And it's really, really good to hear. Mike, did you have anything to add on the Chords of Courage?
The Chords of Courage is a great opportunity for youth, but also part of it is to learn from other songwriters. They bring in experts and teach them how to take simple ideas and turn them into a song. One of the aspects of this year's is to talk about a somewhat famous person who's overcome a tragedy and take their experience and basically to have the courage to make something good about that. So Ryan has done some research on an individual, and he's working together to come up with a new song based on that person's life.
Very good.
Good. We're not going to get you to elaborate on that because obviously you're still putting some thought into it, but that's pretty
Classified information, isn't it?
Exactly, classified.
Well, is there anything else that you guys want to touch on that we haven't addressed so far?
It's been every day is a new journey for Ryan, and every month or so we keep trying to build on him, whether it's through different types of music, trying different types. We recently went on a trip to Nashville over Christmas break, and it was a eye-opening experience just to be around so many great musicians. And just on a random Wednesday, Thursday, walking around Broadway, you see so many people there that love music, and that is their life. And this is something that Ryan has always done, just sitting at home playing guitar every day. And this is something we're working towards. We've kind of opened his eyes to see what it takes, and you just have to work at it every single day.
Absolutely. It is a lot of hard work. Ryan, what'd you think of Nashville?
I really liked it.
Really liked it? Did it? Yeah. You guys went to the Grand Ole Opry, I understand. Yeah.
Is the Opry still in the Opry House, or did they move it over to the Ryman?
It's still outside of Nashville.
Oh, okay.
The Ryman is still open, and they're reintroducing shows at the Ryman now, starting this month, basically since COVID kind of shut it down.
Yeah.
But they this month there are more shows, and now they're doing Opry at the Ryman every month. I know there's some big acts opening up down there, but the experience of just walking into the Grand Ole Opry and just having the tour and just being around the history. You don't have to be a country music fan to just appreciate the love for that place.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
So one more thing before we wrap up this podcast. I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. We want to talk once again where they can find out Ryan's schedule, and let's plug the site again.
So his schedule is always up on his website at ryanfrancomusic.com, or you can check out his Facebook, Instagram, always have events posting. We are always expanding. We live in a small town in Maryland. However, we travel up to an hour or so just to find different places, and just we get to meet new venues, meet new musicians, and it's great experience.
Absolutely. So if anybody out there is looking for young artist and singer-songwriter, and make sure you contact Ryan or his father through the website. And we look forward to hearing more of your originals once you get them written, and hopefully we have an opportunity to work with you some more in the future. It's really been a pleasure working with you and your dad. Everyone, check it out. It's released on all streaming platforms. Check out Ryan Franco. Come along and see. You won't be disappointed. Ryan, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for joining us today. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, really appreciate it. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. It's been a great experience.
Mike, always a pleasure. It's great having you here. And Ryan, best of luck to you in your musical journey and your musical career.
Yep, hopefully we get to work with you again in the future at some point as you're writing some new songs.
All right. Everyone, thank you for tuning in. Have a great night. This is Mike Conway, producer of Torchlight. Jeff?
Okay, take care. Yep.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Thank you for tuning in to Torchlight Productions Radio Network. For more information on Torchlight Productions Recording Studio, you can contact us at 301-801-6868. I'm Mike, and from all of us here at Torchlight Productions, I want to wish you all a good night.